I wanted to start making this video because the Father has really led me into doing this. And, he's really been pushing me the last couple days to get this video out. I started talking about this in my show last week and talking about Nibiru. And Nibiru, as you can see, is a huge red planet. You've probably seen it in the news and all over the internet the last 10, 15 years. Of course, they've always denied it exists, but it exists very much. It has a 7-planet system with it, and behind it is a huge red dust tail. And so, Nibiru, as we know it, is a giant, size of 5 times the size of Jupiter. And it's coming towards the Earth. Now, in 2012, it came towards the Earth. And it ran into our orgone-saturated air, and the air started destroying it, started burning it. And so it backed out of our solar system and went to the south. And so it's been down south ever since, trying to develop shields so that when it moves back towards Earth, the orgone air won't affect it. And so there's a little bit of intelligent control here, folks, when you can back up from entering somewhere and go somewhere else, because they're avoiding Earth like the plague right now to get away from the orgone-saturated air. Well, what the Father revealed to me years ago, especially when we crashed Capricorn 1, which was the starship of the Galactic Federation, and you might remember the whole deal back in 2009, 2010, when they were claiming a satellite was going to crash into the Pacific Ocean, and they had it all blocked off, and the Navy was out there. It was actually Capricorn. And what happened is, when they rebuilt Capricorn, they built it out of metal, and it's 1 to 3 mile high starship. And coming into the Earth's atmosphere, Capricorn 2, what I call Capricorn 2, is now a blue azure star in the sky. It looks like a star from here. You really can't tell what it is. But it's a huge metal shaft about 1 to 3 miles high, and it's a bright blue, a brilliant, beautiful blue. And so, folks, what I'm thinking is that if this red Nibiru comes back with some kind of metal shields around it, or whatever shields they use, it could turn Nibiru into a huge blue planet. And so it would be, in a sense, going from a huge red planet to a huge blue planet. See that blue hue? Someone might have caught it. These are just depictions. There could be pictures of Neptune in this. I don't know. I'm just giving you some pictures and depictions of what it could possibly look like when it returns into our trajectory, which it is coming. It's not if, but when. And so, folks, the Hopis described a blue star Kachina. And why were they describing a blue star as the signal of the destruction of mankind when everybody knows Nibiru is red? Because maybe they saw it in its blue state. When it actually comes back, hits the orgone-saturated air, and it turns it blue. And so, folks, I just wanted to throw this out there and warn people that this is one and the same planet, and that this very well could happen. We could be going from a huge red Nibiru to a huge blue star Kachina. Either way, it signals the destruction of mankind. There is no doubt about that. It will cause all kinds of catastrophes, and I'll do a more in-depth video about that later. But for now, I just wanted to get this out there to alert people that whether it's red or blue, it is still the same planet, and that it's a real possibility of this happening, that the huge planet we've come to know as Nibiru will in fact turn blue. Maybe that's their infatuation with the Illuminati of the colors red and blue. Anyway, folks, just wanted to give you a heads up